Hello, good morning children and namaskar to one and all. I welcome you all to the session of online teaching. I am Vineeta Agarwal, faculty member at Sheikh Tolaram Bafna Academy. Children, I would firstly like to congratulate you all for your success in the previous class and getting through. I heartily welcome you all. I would feel proud if I could focus on the personality of the students and try to remove the inner darkness of illiteracy and fill the light of knowledge in the inner will of the students. Children, as you all know that these online classes are being conducted for upgrading your knowledge as we are facing pandemic, that is COVID-19. We should not be afraid of what is happening around, but we should be aware of the fact of the virus and try to take precaution for our healthy and safe life. Children, now I will tell you a very interesting story about a boy named Androcles and the lion. Now here, this is your first chapter. A child throws a stone at a dog. How will the dog behave when it sees the same child again? Another child helps a dog which is hurt. How will that dog behave with this child when it sees the child again? Children, now we begin with the story, that is Androcles, which is also pronounced as Agarwal, was a slave. He worked in a rich man's house. His master was very bad. He made him work day and night and punished him often. Androcles was very unhappy. Now children, Androcles, it is also pronounced as Agarwal. This boy was a slave. He worked in a rich man's house. His master was very bad and he made him work day and night. So he became very unhappy and he was always being punished by him. Now after that, what happened? One day Androcles ran away to the desert. He ran and ran. The sand and stones hurt his feet. He was very tired. After that, he was being punished. He ran away to the desert, children. After he was running for long distance on the sand and the stones, his feet got hurt and he was very tired of it. He went to sleep in a cave. After he was tired, he went to the cave and he just fell asleep over there. The cave belonged to a lion. The lion had gone out hunting for its food. After some time, Androcles woke up from his sleep. Suddenly he heard a lion roar. The cave in which the boy Androcles was sleeping was the lion's cave, and the lion had gone out for hunting. After some time, when Androcles woke up, what did he see? He saw and heard the sound of lion's roar. He was afraid. He looked around the cave and saw the lion. It came near him and roared again. Androcles realized that the lion was trying to tell him something. When Androcles heard the sound of lion's roar, he was very afraid. And when the lion came near to him and roared again, Androcles realized that the lion was trying to tell him something. There was something wrong with him. When he heard the roaring of the lion, he thought there must have been something wrong with the lion, so he is roaring loudly. The lion held up its paw and roared loudly. Androcles looked at the lion's paw. A thorn was stuck in it. He gently pulled the thorn out of the lion's paw. After that, what he saw, that the lion held his paw up and Androcles saw a thorn in it, which he pulled out gently, and the lion felt relieved. The lion licked his face. This was the lion's way of saying thank you. When the thorn came out of his paw, the lion was very relaxed, and as if he was trying to say something, he licked on the face of Androcles and trying to say thank you. Androcles and the lion became friends. He stayed in the cave for a few days. One day the mastermen came to the desert and caught Androcles. They took him back to the town. After that incident, Androcles and the lion became friends, and they stayed in the cave for the few days. Then after some time, what happened? There came some of the men of his master who took him again back to the home. The master was very angry with Androcles for running away. He wanted to punish him. He asked his men to put Androcles in a lion's cage. The lion roared loudly when it saw Androcles. The master was very angry, so he just told his men to put him into the lion's cage. And the lion roared loudly when it saw Androcles. Now, Androcles was afraid, but the lion came near him and licked his face. It was his friend, the lion from the desert. Androcles was not afraid anymore. He and the lion sat down together in the cage. Now Androcles was not afraid of lion, because when he came near to him and licked him, he thought that they are known to each other and they had met in the desert. Androcles was right now not at all afraid anymore. They both sat down together in the cage. All the people had gathered there saw this. They shouted, "Set Androcles free. He is a good man. Even the lion is his friend." Everyone who had gathered over there shouted that to set them free, because the lion was sitting next to Androcles, which shows that they were friends. And Androcles was finally set free. Now it was his turn to say thank you to the lion. Now finally Androcles said thanks to the lion for helping him out. Now you all heard the story of a boy named Androcles and the lion. Now I will tell you the summary of the story. Children, in the fable Androcles and the lion, children, you will learn that gratitude and compassion are the signs of noble soul. The moral value that we have seen in the story is never forget the person who helps us when we are in trouble. A person's good deed will definitely help him in any critical situation that he endeavors. Now children, we will start with our next exercise, that is word meaning or the sight words. Here are some of the sight words. Slave, a man or a woman who has to work for someone else and is not free to live. Desert, a very dry and hot place where there is a lot of sand and very few plants. Tired, feeling that you need to rest or sleep, lack of energy. Paw, the foot of an animal with claws and pads. And last is your thorn, sharp pointed part of a plant.